Hey guys, in this video we're going to learn about the first distributive law, which comes in the A times brackets B plus C form. Now the distributive law is used to expand and remove brackets. And if you're wondering how to do that, basically the term on the outside of the brackets is multiplied by each term inside the brackets. For example, here we have the equation A bracket B plus C. In this instance here, we are going to multiply A times B and then also A times C, like that. So in order to solve that, we would then take our first term, A times B, and then add A times C, giving us the simplification AB plus AC. In the second example, we can see that the term inside the brackets is actually a minus sign. So in this case, we will be multiplying A times B, but then A times minus C. So A times B, and then minus A times C, giving us AB, which is positive, minus AC, because we've got to remember that little minus sign in the middle of the brackets. Now, if the number in front of the bracket is negative, the sign of each of the terms inside the bracket will be changed when expanded. For example, in this one here, we have a minus A on the outside of the brackets, which means minus A will be multiplied by both B and C, in which case we have minus A times B followed by minus A times C, giving us the simplification minus AB minus AC. In the second example, not only do we have a minus sign outside the brackets, but also inside the brackets, and that is where it gets a little bit tricky. So let's work through this. We're going to be multiplying minus A by positive B and then minus A by minus C. So let's fill in the boxes. Minus A times positive B minus A times minus negative C, which gives us minus A times B and plus A times C. Now you're probably wondering why that's true. When you multiply two minuses together, it actually gives us a plus. Now this is something you probably learned early on in algebra, but I just thought I'd cover it again because it's often a mistake that people make. So ultimately when we simplify this equation, we get minus AB and then plus AC, despite the fact that there's actually two minus signs in that second example. To move on to a further example, I'll give us the equation 3, open bracket, 4x plus 7. Now, as we know, this is equal to 3 lots of, or 3 times, 4x plus 7. So expanding this again, we've got 4x plus 7 plus 4x plus 7 plus 4x plus 7 again, and then we'll bracket all of these. And then if we take the like terms, which in this example is the 4x, 4x, and 4x, and then the 7, 7, and 7, we can group those together to simplify the equation again. So it becomes 4x plus 4x plus 4x plus 7 times 7 times 7 equals 3 times 4x plus 3 times 7, giving us the ultimate answer of 12x plus 21. Now by looking at these two middle lines of working here and here, we can see that we're taking the long way in order to expand the brackets and collect the like terms respectively. However, by looking at this third line down here, we can see that all we're really doing is multiplying the 3 by the 4x and then the 3 by the 7, just like we did in the examples, thus giving us the ultimate answer, 12x plus 21. Moving on guys, I just wanted to show you a quick example of a common mistake people often make when solving these kind of questions. So basically the example we have here is minus 2x times x minus y in brackets. Now the answer that a lot of people would come to in this question is minus 2x squared, which is correct, but then a minus 2xy. Now as we know, when we multiply two negative terms together, we come out with a positive outcome. So basically this part here isn't actually correct. So let's solve it together. So what we have first is the minus 2x times x followed by the minus 2x times minus y, which equals, when we expand, 2x minus 2x, times x minus 2x times minus y. Now expanding these brackets, we get minus 2x squared, just like in the equation up here. But then when we multiply minus 2x by minus y, we actually come out with a positive outcome, which is plus 2xy. Thus giving us the final solution, minus 2x squared plus 2xy. So with that in mind, if there's two negative parts of the equation and you multiply them together, the outcome is positive. And as long as you hang on to that information, you shouldn't have too much trouble solving these kind of questions. Other than that, guys, I'll see you next video where we'll solve a few problems together using the distributive law.